Our minds love to move into the future and start living there. The problem is, we end up paying rent for a worst case scenario that hasn't even happened yet. We always worry about the possibilities, and because we're so busy trying to survive imaginary futures, we find ourselves completely frozen in the present. When we're faced with a decision that carries even a little bit of risk, it's easy to become overwhelmed. Taking a new beginning, for example, we get a sudden spark of inspiration. Maybe it's a desire to pivot careers, learn a challenging new skill, go back to school, or finally start that personal project we've been putting off for years. It's an exciting moment. But before we can even take the first step, our minds fast forward 6 months or a year into the future. Suddenly, we're not just thinking about the goal. We're imagining the exhaustion of failing. We're bracing for the subtle judgment of people around us if it doesn't work out. We're calculating the exact amount of regret we'll feel for wasting our time, money, energy on something that might lead right back to square one. Before we've even bought the materials, filled out the application, or made the phone call, we're already mourning a failure that hasn't occurred. What started as a simple, positive idea spirals into a dozen hostile timelines. This is how analysis paralysis sneaks in. Our minds try to protect us by preparing for every possible outcomes. The problem? Preparation quickly turns into occupation. Instead of visiting those future scenarios for a moment, we move in. We spend real energy, real emotions, and real peace trying to solve problems that don't exist yet. But the truth is, most of those imagined futures never arrive the way we pictured them. Many never happen at all. That's why we have to remind ourselves where we actually are. Not next month, not in the worst case scenario, here today. The present moment is the only timeline where we actually have any power. The future can be planned for, but it cannot be lived in. So, if our minds have been running ahead lately, we need to gently bring them back. We don't have to solve tomorrow's problems today. And when tomorrow finally does arrive, we'll meet it, not with the anxious version of ourselves that's worrying right now, but with a capable version of us that grew because we actually chose to start.